Okay, let's be real. Every time there's a US election, the entire world acts like it's a Netflix season finale. But if you live in India or the US, this isn't just political drama, it's personal. Your job, your visa, your favorite streaming service, even the price of your next phone could change based on who's in charge. So what's next? Is this a besties forever moment or a complicated relationship update? Let's break it down, point by point. If you're a student, an entrepreneur, or just someone who enjoys online shopping, brace yourself. A new US government means potential trade shifts, tariffs, partnerships, maybe even free trade agreements. But wait, what if the US decides to go full America first again? How does that impact India's booming tech and startup scene? Hold that thought. Tech bros, this one's for you. India and the US are basically the power couple of the tech world. But what if the new US administration decides to curb outsourcing or make AI regulations stricter? Imagine a world where your AI assistant stops working because of geopolitical tension. Tragic. But it's not just about coders and CEOs. If AI and automation policies shift, that could mean more job opportunities or fewer. Which way will it go? Well, Gen Z, listen up. The US elections directly impact student visas, work permits, and green cards. If you're planning to study or work in the States, you need to know this. Will visas get easier, or are we in for another roller coaster ride? And what about remote jobs? Will companies still hire from India? We'll get there in a bit. India and the US have been defense besties lately, signing billion-dollar deals. But will the new president go all in on India or start flirting with other allies? Speaking of China, that brings us to the next big question. The US-India relationship doesn't exist in a vacuum. China is the third wheel, and depending on US policies, things could get interesting. Will the US push India as a global manufacturing hub, or will India have to pick sides in a superpower tug of war? That decision could shape the entire next decade. So what's the takeaway? Here's what you should keep an eye on: job markets, tech policies, visa updates, and global politics. If you stay informed, you stay ahead. Which of these changes will impact you the most? Drop a comment and let's discuss. And if you want to stay updated without reading 100 news articles, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. More global deep dives are coming your way.